They sell it to us as they just want everybody to be smart and hold the democracy accountable. Education is so important to the democratic process, right? That's what they sold. But again, in this book, I reveal like Eddie Bernays, he's the nephew of Sigmund Freud, talks about the importance of public education. That democracy can't work, basically, because the masses are stupid. It can't work unless the elites can educate the children in compulsory schools. So it was always about propaganda. And it's also important to understand that the elites don't send their children to these government schools. I'm going to tell you where they send them to school in a minute. Probably wondering, wait, isn't this about homeschooling? Yeah, it's about homeschooling. We'll get there. Because so many homeschoolers, they pull their kids out of the school system and then they recreate school at home. Even though their children do better and they get some better values and it's a better environment, they recreate the curriculum. And so in the end, they get the same results. But the elites in this country said, we're going to make the kids go to school and then we're going to throw the fight. We're going to make it look like equality. Like, hey, it's not just the elites getting their kids educated. Everybody's going to have an equal opportunity in America. And you're all going to be able to get into the arena. That's the democratic way, the American dream. They create these two training grounds. One for their children called elite prep schools. Your kids can't attend because they're $50, $60, $70, $100,000 a year per kid. So it's too expensive, okay? And they're not super democratic. The only time you can get in there free is if you're like the best in the whole world. Like you're the best violinist or something, or you're like a genius. Then they'll recruit you so that they can own you. So they can say, we made this guy. And they pull you into their society. It's like throwing a fight. It's like the kids in public school are being trained in yoga. They're being trained in the opposite of what they need, okay? And these elites are training their kids in MMA.